And ironically, I think like it was like the worst night of my life DJing.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh.
I'm not lying.
I invited Buddy till you did.
And then my manager calls me up the next day. He's like, "What did you do last night?" And I'm like,
"Oh no!"
They said that was the best. Yo, I am a USB DJ. So back to the playlist retreat with Serato. I come to this like meeting late, but everyone's coming in like crooked. They're smiling like, set your laptop up. Set your laptop up. Check this out.
I have a full recording of Crooked doing this.
He's like, check this out. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm like opening the laptop and they give me this vinyl. I'm like, dope. And they're like, play the vinyl. And they're like, download the new update. And I'm like, wait. Hold on.
All right, now you've lost me.
I'm like, hold on. I was talking to Cut Corners. I was like, I wasn't sure whether to like upload this. Is it okay? And he's like, yeah. Actually, use ours. And it was from a USB. So I was like, you sure this is okay? He's like, trust me. Like no one's had issues. And I was like, I plugged it in. And then we updated it. And it's like, you have to go on Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
So I installed a new update. I opened Serato. And there's obviously this dope feature on the Serato vinyl where when you run like, I don't know.
It's
the last track.
Yeah, it's a secret track on the vinyl. You have to skip the needle.
Right. And then all of a sudden my Serato DJ Pro turned into Scratch Live.
Oh shit. Yo, imagine if you was just taking a picture to post to Twitter right now. That would be so going live.
And the skin changed. And I was
then
like,
all the
shit.
trauma on Crooked's face came.
But before we get into that, shout out to Serato for sending me that vinyl.
No, I was.
You see it? You see it?
Way to keep it alive. Peter, way to keep it alive.
No,
Yeah,
so,
I mean, you heard
And
my
now
story.
trauma.
nah. I mean, so I was like, okay, this is dope. Like this is crazy. And I remember like they're filming like my reaction. So I'm like, oh, this shit is dope. And I was like, did you guys get searchable crates?
Asking that question.
Where's that unlock? What part of the vinyl is that one?
They were like so annoyed. They're like, no, but look, it's Scratch Live. And I'm like, yo, this is dope. And then I look at Goldfinger, he's like, no.
But when Goldfinger saw it, I have a picture of me and Goldfinger like seeing it for the first time, and he's like, what the fuck? And I have a picture.
I mean, the shit is dope. Like,
it's a dope thing.
cool.
It's a dope concept.
Crazy.
I mean,
Hold on. Let me tell you what happens, because then I fly back and I have a gig with this fucking guy over
well,
here.
he leaves the retreat, right?
No, we'll go back to, because I want to explain something before I left. But I come back to Vegas and I land Wednesday morning, and a Wednesday night I'm DJing with Pete on downtown, and I plug in and I'm ready to show him what the fuck happened to my computer and what's new. And then I play the first song and then this just starts glitching and cutting off. Oh. And then the little wheel starts turning.
You got the rainbow wheel?
And then Peter runs to the booth and he goes, what did you do? I said,
I did not say what did you do. I said what happened.
Oh, what happened? What did you do? You just said,
What did you do is crazy.
Yeah.
because hold on, Peter, we have to say this to listeners. I am a little tech illiterate. So you are the one person I call for everything. You asked me, what did you do? So you asked me that and I was like, I don't know. But look, it has Scratch Live, right?
The music just
Music's
shut
off.
Starts
but-
cutting
No,
off.
it was clipping in and out. Like
It was glitching and then the little, and I was like, oh, fuck. And then luckily B-Stank's computer's there and I was like, oh, let me load up a song here just in case this shit goes down. But it just starts glitching and then I text you and I said, hey, go back to the old version because this shit is not working.
Dang.
Right.
And then,
So when he tells me that, I'm already kind of like, I'm like using the new Serato.
Already at
And
a gig.
I got a gig coming up, so I'm like organizing music. So then I'm like playing shit, and I'm like, it's working though.
Yeah.
And then so I
Maybe
basically,
it's his computer or whatever.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to my gig in New York, and I'm gonna just open the older version. Because so what I do is every time I download a new version, I rename the Serato.
so that way you can have both.
So I'll rename, like I have like 2.6. I have like 3.0, 3.1, 3.16. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or whatever.
so Peter's, the way he fixed mine, he says, go back to 3.2.0 and then see if that works.
Which is the previous version.
It was those are the previous
And
two
it worked.
versions, and it worked great. And I was like, yo, call Pete out. He's gonna help you fix this.
Yeah.
And then you go ahead.
And then I had my gig, and luckily I was connected. They're like, it's actually a pretty, like, it's a fun ass gig. Luckily I'm DJing with the homie Teddy, and his laptop's hooked up the whole time, kind of, but he has like all these backups and shit. So I'm spinning, and like everything's cool for like 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden, like, I select a song, or in the middle of a song, I see the rainbow wheel, but the music's still playing.
Oh, that's so scary.
That's terrifying.
So then, but it's still playing for like 20 seconds.
Crippling fear.
So then I'm like, is this gonna crash? And I'm like, but it's still, so I'm kind of like waiting, and I can move the mouse a little bit. So I'm like waiting. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then I can't move the mouse, and then it crashes and the music stops. And then, he quickly like goes to his backup music. And then I restart everything, and I'm like, all right, like maybe let me load the new version. Cause I was playing the old version, and I was like, let me play the new version. Played the new version, and that shit lasted 10 minutes, and then it crashed.
My God.
And then I was like, let me try an older version. So I tried an older version.
Oh my God, I was playing Russian roulette at work.
And then it played for like 15, 20 minutes, and then it crashed.
Now,
Oh my God.
every Serato version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because the library files are updated to the new one.
That makes sense.
So then basically, I'm looking at Teddy, the homie, and he's like, yo, like, why don't we just go song for song? That way, like.
I love a helpful coworker. Yeah.
But that was like the most safest place for me for that to happen.
But it crashed 8 times, you told me that night.
Yeah.
8 times.
Yeah, but
That's
I
crazy.
kept trying, and he was just like, we were like, yo.
Crowd's
At
like,
this
how many
point-
birthdays we got?
You did you did
Keep doing birthday shout outs.
How many birthdays? But you went and you did the set. You did Sticks that night too, right?
No. So that's another time.
Oh shit!
Damn.
So then I had to deal with that for 2 weeks, 2 weekends.
Dang.
Oh, man.
So then basically, I went 1 for 1 and with Teddy, and we had an amazing time. Like it was
that's
actually the
fun,
most
yeah.
fun I've had.
Oh, that's cool.
And we were like the whole spot we were having a blast. Like the manager was having fun. It was like, all right, this is the best way to like
handle this.
to cover up my unprofessional. I'm like, oh, what a great, amazing night. And I'm like, my laptop's fucked. I think I posted something on Instagram, but I posted it because I wanted to warn people to like be careful, because this was happening to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say it to be like, yo, fuck Serato, fuck everyone who
So
works
like,
at
hey,
Serato.
you guys might want to hold off.
But the optics, though.
No, the optics was like look,
The
I'm like,
emojis were.
You may have said that, but your emoji was this one.
my emoji was like crying face, like depressed, stressed.
Oh, yeah, because you like to use the little emojis. So it was
Yeah.
a little sad crooked.
I was like sad. But I was like, look, I literally just said, look, I downloaded this.
The little
I didn't want to download it, but I downloaded it.
Didn't want to.
He did it. He
Yeah, he
was
pressured me into this.
And this is what's happening, and it happened to Jamie. And they said it's called COVID, so watch out.
It's AIDS, everybody run.
Stay 6 feet away from people.
Oh my god.
Wear a mask. That's all I was doing. I was like, yo, just be wary before you download
You're
this shit.
preventing people from
Yeah.
catching it.
Yeah.
So, yo, does your laptop have the scratch live? Nah.
yeah, nah.
I was just happy it happened to me in front of P-Dot.
Listen.
Because I had my own
Yeah.
tech support on site.
Exactly.
I was like, oh.
True.
So anyway, like they were like, yo, take that shit down.
Crazy.
Take your little crooked emoji
And I was like, all right. I was like, fair enough. Like, I'm not trying to shit on y'all. I'm just trying to warn my fellow brothers and sisters.
after we gave you the white vine, are you going to do that?
No.
Facts.
I apologize.
It's like, let me send a return label. I'll take that back.
I apologize to Cut Corners, Sonny James, and OP. I was not posting that to shit on Serato. I was posting that because
You were panicked.
I was panicked and I was going to, like, you don't understand the anxiety that you have when your MacBook and Serato's not working and you
Oh,
have
man.
gigs.
Yeah.
I promise
for sure.
you I do.
Oh man,
sure.
yes I do.
And guess what? The weekend that was, like, the next weekend that was coming up was what? R&B and fucking Ribs. Like,
Crazy.
Which we talked about. You were already like kind of like,
Well, like,
I got to show up. for
fam,
this.
we'll talk about R&B and Ribs, right?
Yeah.
But like, that's not something where you're just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go there, play for an hour, and like go out.
Phone
Like,
it in.
Yeah.
yeah. So I was just like, I'm already like trying to put together a set of what I'm gonna play in this 1 hour, and then like now I can't even worry about that because I'm worried about my MacBook working, and then I have like Mark Ronson interviews. I have to do research. I have to like, and then I have to all this like,
It's your baby.
Yo, fam,
Yeah.
we are almost gonna have Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. We're gonna interview them in New York. It didn't go through because I had to leave, but like that was fucking crazy. And I was stressing because like Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Do you know how much research I got to do for that shit?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Decades, bro. Decades.
That's crazy. Like I'm excited to have the interview.
Of course.
I was like telling Goldfinger, I'm like, yo, because he's in contact with like these PR firms. He's just like, yo, they're gonna book it for Wednesday. I'm like, yo, chill.
Mark Ronson on
Chill,
Tuesday and
chill, chill.
Jimmy Jam
I'm like,
on
yo,
Wednesday.
I'm like, yo, chill. No, it was like the same day. I'm like, yo, chill. Like, we need to do a bunch of research and like, yo, like,
Yo, I know I make this look easy, but
Yeah.
I make this look like
I know you
fucking
just show
Tuesday.
up, but I need 2 weeks prep.
yeah. So, but anyway, long story short, tech support. I was there like for 3 hours. They were scanning my MacBook. 3 hours. I'm
You
there
at the
like,
Genius Bar.
Yeah, they're scanning my MacBook remotely, and then they said like, oh, I deleted these old files, and it should run better. And then my gig on Friday fucking crashes like 9 times.
Damn.
And then I was like, all right, I got fucking USBs ready. I'm good. I'm gonna fucking. Then Saturday comes in and it crashes. It won't even stay on for like 5 minutes. It's just steadily crashing.
Damn.
So now I'm like, all right, it's a fucking USB night.
Yeah.
Sticks, baby.
And I was just DJing on sticks, and I was fucking panicking, and people are requesting shit, and they're like trying to give me high fives, and I don't look happy.
Yeah.
And then like
You're doing so good.
and I don't have enough Latin, so I'm like, I have to take a USB, load more Latin. I don't have enough hip hop. I'm loading. I'm doing all of this
That's
shit
crazy.
at another 6-hour gig. And then, yeah, and ironically, I think like it was like the worst night of my life DJing.
I'm sorry.
I'm not lying
I don't
to
mean
you.
to laugh.
I'm not lying.
That
didn't
would
find it funny
stress
till you did.
me.
And then my manager calls me up the next day. He's like, "What did you do last night?" And I'm like,
Oh,
"Fuck."
no.
They're like, "They said that was the best."
You crashed, man.
Yes.
They want to give you a
Yes.
long year fucking residency after
I
that.
was like, "Yo,
Yo,
I am a USB DJ."
welcome to
He's
the
like,
club.
"I've
Mr.
changed.
Mr.
I've
Calvin
changed.
Harris over
I'm
here."
changed. I'm changed.
Cricket Harris.
Welcome to the club, bro.
You know what I realized? I was like literally DJing to be like, "How long is this song? Oh, this is a long song. I want to play this song."
Yeah. Just let it roll. Let it breathe.
This
I
motherfucker
was
became a
letting-
West Coast DJ and played 2 verses.
I was playing.
Short edit? No. I need the whole thing.
Quick hit? Never mind.
Yo, Joe Maz has this one edit
Shit, we're
where
going
there's
there.
where there's like 5 songs in one, like all mixed together.
It's a bathroom mix.
Yo.
It's like a take a shit diarrhea.
Yeah. It's a bathroom mix.
like
Take a shit,
se-
wash your
it's
hands, take a shower.
It's like 7 minutes long. Pause. I can't believe. Yeah, it's like.
Yo, your hand
I need
gestures
to
is
zoom
great.
in. Zoom in.
How big is it?
He goes, this, doing this.
It goes from shout out to Joe Maz. It goes from I Got a Feeling, Black Eyed Peas, into Kelly Clarkson,
Since
Since You've Been Gone, into Calvin Harris, Feel So Close, into like Sweet Child of Mine.
Yep.
And it's just so it's obviously an edit. If you hear it, it's an obvious edit. But it just saved my ass so much because I got to load in like all this fucking reggaeton and all this shit like while that's playing. And it was like it was murdering. Like people were like fucking their faces were melting. And I was like, oh my God, this is so great.
Good song.
You played it 5
And
times a night.
it was like the first time I played it, and I literally dragged it in the USB stick because I'm like, this is a long song, so I can play this. But I did realize, I think maybe like I should be letting songs like probably play longer because it was just like it was a vibe probably.
Honestly, I think it's a DJ mindset to be like 1 verse, 1 hook, let's move on.
Yeah,
I think it really depends on the song, and I don't think
Yeah.
we don't consider that as much.
No, I don't think so either.
I think the general public would like their favorite songs played a little longer.
I low-key play songs for a minute. Not too long, but like you said, which song is, which one
like
works and
if
which one
sometimes
doesn't,
the
but
better part is
the second verse.
the second verse. Sometimes even the third.
Like, I also think that it's kind of shifted though. Like, I remember maybe 5-6 years ago, people would be like, yo, hurry it up, get to the next shit. Now the newer crowds want to hear songs for longer.
And also songs are shorter.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, like 2 minutes.
True.
I think it really just comes down to just like making the choice, but I don't think not playing more of the song should be off the table.
I think that's a factor of why they were saying like the set, like everyone, they were like, oh my God, like people love this set last night. And I was like, of course, that always happens when you're like you feel
When you feel you're at your worst.
Yeah.
But do you think that might be because you're so conscious of what you're doing? Like, you're more focused because you're panicking?
I have a couple of ideas, but I played almost no hip hop. I played almost no hip hop, and I think that was kind of a factor.
I want to look at that history.
But when
I would love to see that,
I did play hip hop, it just hit so hard. Pause, and I was just like, it just was at the perfect time. And then normally I would have just like kept going with hip hop, but I had to go back to like more pop dance music. And it just, I think for that night, it really worked out well.
Nice.
I can't say that's going to be the formula that's going to work in
Moving
every.
forward.
Yeah. But anyway, literally that morning, I finished at 5-6 a.m. I like texted Nopa because I had R&B and Ribs that day. And I was like, yo, no, I just did a whole night on USB sticks. I might not DJ. And he's like, well, because he usually uses vinyl at the R&B and Ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, we got CDJs. So you can bring your sticks. I'm like, bro, I'm not.
He said it was solution.
Yo, like leading up to this R&B and Ribs in New York. So like we're now, like I have to do this R&B Ribs in Brooklyn elsewhere. And it's their first R&B Ribs in Brooklyn.
Dope.
The amount of DMs and messages I got from people in like the East Coast, from DJs, they're like, yo, we're driving in, we're flying in for this shit. It's like the anxiety is crazy. like DJs from Boston, Philly, fucking Canada.
Crazy work.
Like everywhere just coming in just to check out R&B Ribs.
Wow.
For the first time.
So dope.
But not only that, be like, yo, I can't wait to hear your set. I'm like, yo, fuck off.
You have no idea what I've gone through this week.
So I didn't sleep
Can't wait
that
to
whole
hear
day.
that. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
How dare you?
I didn't sleep that whole day. I remember Cut Corners telling me like, yo, like if worst comes to worst, try to like upload, your old Serato backed up folders. Luckily, I back up my Serato folders. And I had one from August. So I uploaded that and I completely like deleted the new Serato folder. And I uploaded shit from August. And I uploaded everything and it seemed like it was working. And I just had to like upload a month and a half of like music, right? And I barely had time to put a set together. Like my set at R&B and Ribs was like, I kind of just freeballed that shit.
Crazy.
Fuck it.
But it's like every time I do R&B and Ribs this year, like last year when I did R&B and Ribs, I think it was in like September or something.
Right.
I worked on that set for 2 months. So that was like kind of, I was ready for that shit. But I was not ready for the last R&B and Ribs and I wasn't ready for this one that came up. But it's just like you kind of like figure it out.
Yeah, because I feel like the recap looked pretty, like it was a great
Yeah,
time
it sounded
for
like you
everybody.
killed it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think, like, the party itself, when I got there, was, like, the energy was great. And that's the one thing I will say about R&B Ribs is, like, you always wonder when they travel if they're going to have the same energy. Because the San Francisco one at El Rio is so great.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if it's in Austin, is it going to be the same?
Right.
If it's in,
Detroit.
if it's in Chicago, if it's in, Japan,
Yeah.
if it's in New
Crazy.
York and Brooklyn and elsewhere, is it going to be the same? It's like everyday people too.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I talked to Moma, it's like, are you guys going to have the same experience with a different crowd in a different location with a different demographic?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's really the key to a party that's going to travel, right?
100%.
And he does, and it's like it was very weird coming from the playlist retreat and then going to this R&B Ribs in Brooklyn. It really felt like I saw all these DJs. I saw all the New York homies. I saw DJs I haven't seen before. I saw a bunch of DJs I've never met who knew me from the podcast and heard and just came through their first time at R&B and Ribs. And the one thing they all said was like, yo, everything you said lived up to the hype. So then I was happy.
Cool.
And they, you know, whether it was my set, you know, Get Live fucking killed it.
Get Live
Nope,
is a
fucking
monster.
No, yeah, Get Live is
Not to be fucked.
he's a rare breed, man. He has the voice.
So good.
He has the voice. He has the selection. He has the mix. He has the confidence.
That's awesome.
And he's a super fucking humble dude.
Nicest
it.
dude.
Yeah, he's
nicest.
he's definitely one of my favorite DJs. Nopa killed it. Fucking Marty Rock destroyed it. Marty Rock is always a vibe. Bass Goddess, I missed her set, but she was such a cool ass motherfucker. She was such a vibe. She was like partying. It was amazing. But the energy in that room was like, it felt like a reunion.
I love it.
It was really cool. It was like the DJs even there visiting was like, it felt like we were. It's usually like DJs show up and everyone's ready to hate, right?
Right.
Like you're all just sitting there.
But you know, like even like when I go to R&B Ribs in the Bay, that's what I feel like. It's a reunion to see all my Bay Area homies.
True.
All my Bay Area DJ friends.
True.
And same thing happened when I went to go catch your set.
Yeah.
Is like I not only did I get to see Jaslyn and murdered it, bodied it, but also like got to catch up with all my friends that I haven't seen in like about a year or so since the last time I've been in the Bay, maybe like earlier this year.
yeah.
Peter was a hot commodity up there.
Oh, he
Everybody was.
the unofficial mayor.
Yeah, he was like, I'm here. And I was
Get
like,
out of here.
I'm like, hey, you do the fucking interviews. Since you know
outta
everybody.
here.
I missed out on the last R&B Ribs in San Francisco that all of you guys were at.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to hear about that. But basically, to end the Serato story, my Serato ended up working, and it's been working after that.
Yes.
Good.
So at R&B and Ribs, you use
Solutions.
Serato.
Yeah, so it's definitely important to create a backup for your Serato folders.
Yes.
Yep.
Not only are you going to back up your music, but you just back up your folders every month. I would do this every month.
Yes.
It does. Isn't it on the exit? Like it gives you options.
No, that's
To protect it.
That's protected.
so no, that's a backup, but that just makes a second backup in your music folder. So when you go to your music folder on your Mac, there's _ Serato _ then there's _ Serato _ backup.
Yeah.
You need to take those two folders and put them in an external drive and save those.
So what you do is you create a date
Yeah.
Gotcha.
for every month.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, this is April 4th, 2025. And you just
it over
drag those
Yeah.
Serato folders, both of them.
So whenever you back up your music on an external, make sure to back up those folders too.
Because the
if you
great
use
thing,
Serato.
the great thing about Serato is that no matter what version you're using, they're going to use whatever folders that you have.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever those folders are.
And those are like your crates, and it's like the music labels and everything.
It's good to know.
So we don't really know what happened, and I emailed Serato, and I was like, "Yo, everything works now." There's just small issues I'm having because my Apple Music is saved to my Dropbox.
I remember
So
you had
so
this
when I
issue,
relabel songs, sometimes they don't read in
Gotcha.
Serato, and there's like I literally have some songs that have 3 locations in Serato, and that's not good.
Yeah.
So like
It's just taking up a lot of CPU.
yeah. So I got to hit up OP. I already hit up OP, and I think at some point I have to bring my Apple Music library back to my hard drive and work from there, or I got to just completely ditch Apple Music and just have it.
You
in
mean the Apple
folders.
Music app?
Apple Music, the folder, yeah.
Oh, the folder. Okay.
Well, Apple Music library. I still use Apple Music
Oh,
to
yeah.
organize my music,
That's a big problem.
but Mad DJs still use that.
I still do it.
Yeah, and
I never used that method before.
I will say half the
We're old.
I'm like, teach
old
me,
school.
I know.
teach me.
Until I got my new laptop, I was the same way. But now half the people that I know that have like Serato issues like that, with like stuff getting like mislabeled or it doesn't stick or stuff like library issues, it's because they're on Apple Music still.
Like they're saying, like when I talk to Serato, they're like, "This isn't happening with other people." I'm like, "Granted, I know that, but it's happening to me, and it's happening right now."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's like I understand their frustration because it's like this is a you problem, and like,
But I mean, also too,
You
like
know.
when they announced when Apple switched it from iTunes to Apple Music and Serato did the fix to make Apple Music work, they said, "Hey, this isn't going to work the exact same way. It's
Right.
just a band-aid." And it was
Right.
just for you to move your music out of Apple Music. But
Right.
everyone was like, "Fuck it, it still works. I'm gonna rock with it."
yeah. And I just talked to C-Flow who heard about my issues, and he's just like, "Bro, like let me like whenever you want, have some time, like let me sit down with you and just ditch Apple Music.
Yeah.
And so I think we're gonna make the big change to
it's
like
worth
ditch
it,
it.
man.
I need to do it as well.
Yeah.
And
Same.
C-Flow is going to be the person I hit.
I'm gonna talk to OP.
I'm right here.
True.
Shout out to Coleman though.
I'm gonna talk to Serato and I'm gonna talk to C-Flow, just to like make sure that everything's balanced.
Shout out to Serato. I think my problem lasted for so long that I think I deserve a white DVS. So
He said, "How about my white?
how about you guys
vinyl?"
send me one of those?
Oh, man.
No, but shout out to Serato. Like through all the headaches, they're still the most stable app.
For sure.
I
DJ program.
I'm
For
not interested in any other.
Yeah, like,
At
I
all.
don't want to DJ on any other fucking program.
Yeah,
besides-
for everybody.
Even though I think I definitely need to have a backup of Record Box. Like if anything, if this showed me anything, I need a constant backup of not only my music, Serato folders. Not only do I need USB sticks with music, I need a Record Box.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
The reason I'm still using Apple Music is because all my music is organized that way, which means it's the same in Record Box and Serato, and that's what I want. If I'm gonna leave Apple Music, I need to make my Record Box look exactly like my Serato, so that way my USB stick, when I plug it in, looks just like Serato. I know where everything is.
But don't you use Record Box Buddy or something?
Record Buddy is what everybody says is what they used to clone, but because I use it,
It doesn't
for
work
iTunes,
anymore.
I don't even need
It doesn't work anymore.
They stopped developing it. So everyone moved to Lexicon basically.
Lexicon. Yes,
I actually
I don't use Lexicon,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
most DJs that use both. Use
Whatever you use is fucking dummy proof. And I love it.
Tech wizards for real.
wait. So how are DJs using like Record Box to kind of mirror their Serato
So
crates?
Lexicon is a program that will look at your iTunes or Apple Music, your Serato and Record Box, and you can pick like or you'll see all the libraries, and then you can basically clone one from the other. So you can make your Serato, you can make your Record Box look like exactly like your Serato or back and forth
Wow.
with all your cue points, beat grids, loops,
Auto
et cetera,
loops.
crates, everything.
Is that what you put on mine?
No.
What was the one?
I gave you, or I told you to download a DJ conversion utility.
Yeah,
So that's what I use because Lexicon is a monthly subscription.
You got to pay for Lexicon.
Yeah, and
It's like $12.
It's 17.
Yeah.
And
Okay, not 12.
hold on. Wait, I have a
Oh
point
my
to this.
God, 17?
No. And DJ conversion utility is $20, and it's a one-time thing, and
Yeah.
then that's it.
And it's easy as fuck.
Yeah, and it's pretty dummy proof.
Is that XML? Do you
Yeah.
remember XML?
That's how you got to transfer it into Record Box, but it makes it an XML file that Record Box reads.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's DJ conversion, right?
DJ conversion utility, and Lexicon uses the same method, but it's a whole program where you can like see all the libraries in one.
Okay, what's XML though? I have that in my computer to Record Box 6.
Oh yeah, that's DJ conversion utility.
That is.
Yeah.
But it's probably dated, right?
Yeah.
I need a new
Yeah.
version?
Yeah, probably.
But that still works.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Where do you get that? Where do you get
You just, I don't know what the website is, but if you just put DJ conversion utility into Google, it'll pop up.
So Record Buddy is no longer.
No, it's still up, but the guys stopped working on it because
So it's just that last version.
yeah, and that was like Record Box 5 or something, and
it's
we're on
not-
Record Box 7 now. So
Oh shit.
yeah,
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't use those just because I'm still using Apple Music and I'm reading directly from Apple Music for my playlist.
Yeah.
And the metadata is still there, but my cues are all the same.
So do you recommend Lexicon?
I would say Lexicon is like pretty like in depth. Like
Or do you think that's going to get phased out in 2-3 years?
no, I don't think so. I think they have a big team behind them. A lot of DJs use them. A lot of DJs trust it, and it works.
Well, how do you organize your music now? Because you're not using Apple Music, it's just in a big folder.
Yeah, I have folders. So in my music folder on my laptop, I have it broken down to what I download from record pools, what I download from like Patreons and like SoundCloud and stuff, and like all the edits I make. And then I have inside those folders broken down by month. So I know when I downloaded something.
But for someone like me that has like, I don't know, 40,000 songs.
Oh, so what I did when I dumped everything originally, I just made a folder that said old music and just dumped everything in there.
And then moving forward, you organize
Yeah.
it by dates.
Yeah.
Interesting. And, but you don't go into specifics of genre, or you do?
Genres and eras?
Not in my folders. I just do that in the program, like in Serato or in
I
Record
see.
Box. Yeah.
Like adding it on the actual label.
In crates.
Interesting.
Wow, I need a coffee shop sit down so we can organize my library the way
sure.
everyone's talking about this.
No. So
I feel like it's forever. It never.
It never ends.
Like library organization is
Like,
an ongoing project that you will do until you
Dog, I had a
stop DJing.
I had an epiphany or panic set in this Monday where like I have to redo this. So I started redoing like all my dance music. So like all my house,
That's
all my
the same current project.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
having.
you guys ever watch High Fidelity?
Yes,
Yes.
I love that show.
Do you remember when what's his name, John Cusack, right?
Yeah.
He's just constantly reorganizing his records.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he's like reorganizing his records to like mood. Like when he's happy or when he's
Yeah.
sad, he breaks up with a girl, he like reorganizes his records.
Yeah, man.
It's like
That's real.
You realize even back then we were reorganizing records.
That's real.
Yeah. And that's the other part is I'm also I have a physical collection that I have
Right.
to reorganize all the time.
That to me, that's another like I'm kind of glad that I'm not
You're out of that.
I'm out of the vinyl sector. Even though like when I see vinyl DJs, I'm like, that looks like fun. But I'm also kind of like, I'm glad I don't have to.
It's another
do that.
medium,
Yeah.
and another thing to constantly organize.
Yeah, I couldn't.
So yeah,
And that one's more time consuming because it's
I have to
removing and
physically move
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, okay.
And it's like you have to like it's an addiction. It's like you can't stop it. It's like
No.
the 45s, the 12 inches. Pause. It's like it just nonstop. You're constantly looking for more music. It's like you hear it. Even when I'm in the room with Nick Bike and Jim Sharp, I'm like, oh, I need that. But thank God I just need the MP3. Like I don't have to like.
You don't
I don't
have
need
to
the
pick up.
physical 45 of
Yeah.
it, which would complicate my life.
It's a lot.
It's like this year with my library and like crates
been
and
crazy.
Dropbox.
With my MP3s, I'm trying to cut back actually
Low key.
on the amounts that I have.
Low key.
Oh my God. Have you done that? Like I
Yeah.
look at the music from from 2005 to 2010. It's horrible.
Horrible.
The
Horrible.
No, the
I think
twerk,
the
twerk
2010s
era,
is the worst. Oh, we talked
the twerk remix era.
Oh yeah, 2014 era.
Can I say I'm so glad I did not download I didn't download a lot of those Moombahton and like
Moombahton and twerk.
You know, like a lot of the
I didn't download
a lot of
those
the
shits.
Moomba Soul stuff. It kind of hits now, like with the Afrobeat stuff, kind of like mixing it in a little
Kinda
bit.
feels,
yeah.
I don't know. It sounds a little.
I mean, the good stuff, not like the cheesy like record pool stuff, but like
This is the type of shit I want AI to help me with. To
No, but
organize.
when you
something.
hear
That's a
some of
good
that
idea.
Moombahton now, it sounds a little tacky.
it's not produced as well.
I hated that era.
But like Munchie, David Heartbreak, like the real OGs that were doing it, like knew how to do it right. But it's like few and far between.
So I can't even imagine going through my library like that. Like I have to rebuild these crates.
I mistakenly did something and it kind of helped me.
I thought we were gonna get into this.
Oh, I
I thought we were gonna
mistakenly.
get into
So what
this.
happens is I'm still on iTunes or Apple Music, whatever it's called, but I'm still in that. And then what I was like, man, why the fuck do I have 500 gigabytes of music? And then I was like, well, that must have duplicates. So I hit the duplicate thing.
Show duplicates, yeah.
And then it was 300 gigabytes of duplicates. So what I did, I was like, oh, I'll just delete.
Hold on. This motherfucker texts me a screenshot. They're like, yo, I have all these duplicates. What should I do?
And naturally you're like, delete them.
No, I didn't say nothing yet because I knew I had to get on a call with them and like walk through. Okay,
Yeah. Right,
exactly.
right.
Where is this from? Like, are you sure? Let's double check. He fucking texts me like 3 hours later and then continue. This is where it picks up.
So what I did, I was like, oh, it seems to be there was a January dump and there was a July dump. And that's where all the duplicates landed. So I said, let's delete the January dump. Because I went to my folders and I said, oh, I mainly use the July dump. So I was like, okay.
Okay, so this isn't so far. I'm not disagreeing with you. I think you're on the right
path correctly.
Yeah.
And so what I did, select all the January dump, and then I clicked it where it was like to see the song. So I was like, oh, it's every other one. So I got this right.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, delete. I don't check the July dump,
And they're gone already.
and some of them are lost files on the July dump.
So you deleted
Need a lot of file.
He texts me back. What do I do? What did I do?
And then you made me panic on the spot. I was like, oh, fuck. I'm like, I should just quit DJing at this point. But then what I did was I deleted a lot of shit that I didn't use.
There you go.
And then I had, luckily, Cricket had asked me for a few folders that I had uploaded to Dropbox. So I was like, ooh, just bring those shits down because it's mainly what I use.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm pretty solid. So
you
I
ended up clearing up some space on accident.
Yeah, on accident. It was like 200 gigabytes of shit that I was like,
I shit my pants.
a lot of shit that we don't use. And I was like, thank God I did that.
There was 20 minutes of text messages like, I'm going to quit.
I'm going to shoot myself. I'm done.
No,
but that's literally how you feel.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
you feel like
you feel defeated after.
I was trying to walk him off the ledge.
He's like, breathe. I'm like, I can't.
You do feel defeated. Troubleshooting, anything troubleshooting, I'm like, fuck.
I'm trying to think of the last
and
time.
then it took me 2 days to go and find all the lost files from the July dump, and then I had to delete those because now I had other duplicates from the new dump that I did today. And I was like, I'm not doing this shit again. But luckily, yeah, it cleared up like
quite a bit of space.
A lot of space.
In the end,
when I emailed Serato, I was like so defeated. In my last email, I was like, I guess I have to DJ on USB and record box now, right? Like,
Oh my God.
Right at the ledge, you're like, fuck it.
I was just like, well, I guess.
I guess this is it, guys.
No, because I was like, yo, like, what am I gonna do? I don't know what to do. I was just like,
I guess you guys
God.
couldn't help me.
Well, I wasn't even like that. I was just kind of like, do I have to just, like be a
just a
USB
stick
stick
guy now?
DJ? Yeah, it was more like I was depressed.
Because Serato doesn't work now.
But
Yeah,
also,
it was-
like-
no, because I was just like, what do I do? Like,
No, I
I don't,
hear you.
you know
so
what
then,
I mean?
so then I was just like, oh, well, it makes me go into crates that I don't usually go into and look for new music to enhance my sets.
Yeah.
So in that case, I was like looking at the glass half full instead of half empty, but I did want to quit DJing. I was like, oh man.
No, I think reworking your crates and redoing your crates are important.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it like you refamiliarize with music and
Yeah.
like all that shit. I think it's important. But like, I don't know, for you, I don't feel sorry for you. You fucked up your own shit.
Oh yeah, no.
I feel sorry for me. Like my shit was not. It was involuntary.
It's about me. Boo. Yeah.
I was the victim here. I don't know what happened to me.
You're like, I didn't even ask for this. I was like, damn.
Here's the crazy shit. To this day, even 20 years from now, we'll never know what happened.
Yeah, we'll never know.
That's the part of it that kind of
crazy.
pisses me off about your story is that there's kind of no end. You just it fixed itself or whatever.
Yeah.
And you
Because
don't
even
know what-
Serato, they were like, "We're curious. How did you fix this?"
You want a job at fucking support? Like,
No, I mean they were just like, "We're curious too." Like, how did you fix this?
how did you fix
I mean, even my issue, it didn't really get fixed. It just doesn't happen nearly as frequently.
Crazy though.
it? It lives with
I
it.
think the biggest problem, though, you're right, is that we all got to get off Apple Music.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have to get out of
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, they told us that, hey, this is here's to move everything because this doesn't work right.
Peter, can you make a video on how to do this? Because I
He
told
has, and it's so complicated.
Oh my God.
yeah, can you make it easier? Like you're talking to Jamie.
All right, I'll redo
Does
it.
he
I'll
really
redo
do
it.
it?
I'll redo it. I'm
Redo
sure
it, and then we'll put it on Patreon, and we'll let people.
You should do it. You should do it with 3 idiots sitting with you.
I'm number one. I'm just at. Hold on. Well, how did you get there? Hold on.
Right.
You carry the 2, and then
I'll do it
What?
over for
Please.
Nick. I'll give Nick a shout out at the
Yeah.
beginning too.
Thank you.
But anyway, everything's okay. In the end, everything's all right. And like my whole shit's fine.
That's
and
good.
R&B and Ribs ended up being a great experience. I love it. Like at the end of the night when Nopa comes up to me, he's like,
what happened?
because he, like it's hard to throw your own party and then you're in New York and Brooklyn. But he's like, I love it when my lineup works out perfect. He was just like, he's like, oh,
A little
That was
bit,
like, he's like, yeah. He was like, I love it
pat
when
myself
the lineup
on the
works out.
back.
Right.
I love
me
when I
that-
do
give me
a
that
good
my
job
nuts hang
somewhere.